Before President Obama departed for Israel earlier this year, he took time to consult with Mohammed Majid. Majid has reportedly become a trusted administration advisor on issues ranging from immigration to counterterrorism policy. White House officials have praised Majid's organization, the Islamic Society of North America, or ISNA, as a pillar of the American Muslim community. But according to one analyst, ISNA's agenda is anything but mainstream.
We also know from the Muslim Brotherhood's own documents that this is a Muslim Brotherhood front, where they state it explicitly in one of their 1991 secret memos.
Ryan Morrow works for the Clarion Project, an organization dedicated to exposing radical Islam. He told CBN News that internal Muslim Brotherhood documents captured by the FBI name ISNA as one of 29 American Muslim organizations with ties to the Muslim Brotherhood. The Brotherhood gave birth to both Al-Qaeda and Hamas.
It's also easy to tell what the Brotherhood's agenda is because they've told us in their own documents, which is they've said that their work in America is a kind of grand jihad in eliminating and destroying the Western civilization from within. And most importantly, they say they want to do it at the hands not just of the believers, the Muslim Brotherhood supporters, but at the hands of the unbelievers, us.
ISNA began in 1982 in Plainfield, Indiana. A founding member, Sami Al-Arian, was convicted in a U.S. federal court of conspiring to support the terror group Palestinian Islamic Jihad. Abdurrahman Alamudi also worked closely with ISNA for years. He's currently serving a federal prison sentence for funding Al-Qaeda. Despite its radical roots, ISNA has expanded from its heartland base to the power corridors of Washington, D.C.
The remarkable thing is many of these founders who've been implicated in terrorism cases, named as unindicted co-conspirators in terrorism cases, are now consulting with the Obama administration.
Investigative journalist Patrick Poole says ISNA's founders were even given a tour of the White House in March 2013.
When it was closed off to the American public, they were meeting with senior White House officials, including the head of the Office of Public Engagement, who said that ISNA was the primary Islamic group that the White House does their Muslim outreach through.
It wasn't long ago that the U.S. government had a far less positive view of ISNA. In 2007, federal prosecutors named the group as an unindicted co-conspirator in the largest terrorism financing trial in American history. The focus of that trial was an organization called the Holy Land Foundation. Its leaders were convicted of funding the terror group Hamas.
The Holy Land Foundation was spun off of ISNA, and here we have the United States government going into federal court saying these are bad guys, they're supporting terrorism, they're a front for the Muslim Brotherhood, and then as soon as they leave federal court, these are our outreach partners.
That outreach includes a role for ISNA in shaping America's counterterrorism policies. ISNA President Mohammed Majid is a member of a Homeland Security Working Group on, quote, violent extremism. ISNA also participated in a 2012 review of FBI counterterrorism training documents. The Bureau agreed to purge documents that ISNA and other Muslim groups found offensive or Islamophobic. Poole says the fox is guarding the henhouse.
We see a repeated pattern from FBI reports, from Department of Justice evidence in these terrorism trials, that groups like ISNA and their Muslim Brotherhood fronts, they're here to Islamicize America.
ISNA did not respond to CBN News' request for comment. As for the Obama administration, its relationship with ISNA continues. Earlier this month, ISNA officials met with Secretary of State John Kerry to discuss the latest attempt at peace talks between Israel and the Palestinians.
The White House is not embarrassed about this relationship. They publicly brag about the relationship and the fact that they're going to continue it.
And it's not just the White House where ISNA is making inroads. The group's interfaith office meets with Christian and Jewish groups around the country. And an ISNA leader even spoke at the National Prayer Breakfast earlier this year. Eric Stakelbeck, CBN News, Washington.
We already know Obama's half-brother, Malik Obama, helps fund international terrorism with his so-called humanitarian group, named Barack H. Obama Foundation, that Lois Lerner helped get tax-exempt status in record time. So it's really no shock to learn he is connected to the Egyptian Muslim Brotherhood via fundraising. But what is interesting is that an Egyptian official is trying to warn Americans that Obama won't crack down on the Muslim Brotherhood because his brother is helping finance them. the former Chancellor of the Constitutional Court of Egypt and current advisor, Tahani al-Jabali, stated that the reason the United States supports, assists, and will not fight against the International Organization of the Muslim Brotherhood is because the brother of Barack Obama is the architect of the investments for the International Organization of the Muslim Brotherhood. Jabali stated she would like to inform the American people that their president's brother of Obama is one of the architects of the major investments of the International Organization of the Muslim Brotherhood, Al-Wad. Another prominent Arabic source is reporting similar news, under the title, Obama's brother is Muslim Brotherhood, and on Egypt's national television. Tahani al-Jabali stated, there are many reasons why the United States does not take a strong stand against the Muslim Brotherhood. One such reason, which she says is a gift to the American people, is that Obama's brother is a major operative with the Muslim Brotherhood and that he is the conduit for funneling monies for the organization. She also added documents from the Egyptian National Security must be brought into the light in order to confirm that this international organization, Muslim Brotherhood, shows exchanges with the CIA so as to reach the power center of Egypt. Our work has unequivocally demonstrated that Malik Obama works with his brother Barack, and with Muslim Brotherhood leaders. So, if you can do simple math, 2 + 2 + 2 equals the Obama Bros, equals the New World Caliphate.